Hey everybody, it's Killbot the Gamer here. Welcome to part 12 of our Dragon Age Inquisition walkthrough. We are in Redcliffe, which disappointingly isn't really red, and not a whole lot of cliffs. Boo. Anyway, now it's time to... Ugh, I didn't want to talk to her.
If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
I'll do my best.
I'm trying. I hope I don't disappoint.
I hope so too.
I don't see any other priests in the village. Where is everybody?
Where are they?
Just to have the others escorted out for their own safety, but I refused. He can throw me out if he wants. Until then, I tend to my flock.
Goodbye. I don't really want to have a talk with her.
Make us speed you, my child.
I'm sorry, but the whole, like,
What do you mean?
hat thing is just bizarre.
I am Sister Tanner.
Yes?
May I help you?
I know you're with the Chantry.
Are you a chantry sister?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's kindness to those who need it.
Oh, really?
Very busy work, especially in these times, but let me know if I can ever help you.
I know you're a smuggler.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything.
Ha 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 ha!
A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Cassandra, help me out here.
Let's see. Impersonating a sister, smuggling, dishonoring chantry robes. I can think of more if you like.
Yeah.
Or you could put your skills to use for the Inquisition.
And you'd keep quiet? Nobody else has to know?
Yes, Cassandra. My love approves.
Are on our behalf.
All right, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Boo and ya. What? No bowing, getting down on one knee, pledging fealty? I guess, whatever. But let's go up. We were supposed to meet the Tevinter Mage's son, who slipped us a note saying, meet us in the Chantry. I don't think it's for a little slap and tickle. I think he's up to no good. For his own people, which means good for the Inquisition. Let's go in. Another cutscene.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Oh. Looks like... Oh, that's right. More of them are coming. I keep forgetting. Oh. Sometimes it's so hard. Boom! Close fade.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
That's how it works, people.
Ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Where's Felix?
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Is something wrong with Felix?
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
You're a magister?
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
Why help us?
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note.
Yes.
Start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
What? To get here before me?
he arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died.
You catch on quick.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself? Sped
No.
some things up and slowed others down? Soon, there will be more like it. And they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable. And it's unraveling the world.
Do you have any evidence?
I'd like more proof than magical time control. Go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you
Man,
whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get...
fantasy cults have all the coolest names. Why are you telling me this?
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
Okay.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection.
Maybe.
They see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
How do we stop him? That's what I want to know.
Any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Nope. So we have to return to the war room? Let's just see if there's anything in the castle here. Who lights all these candles? Seriously. Like, it would take a maid hours. Oh, there's a book. It's like, what? Just so that they can have, like, a nice atmosphere while they talk? That is all. Oop, but I didn't go up here. Something is... Loot! I'm looting a chantry chest. I'm stealing literally from a church. I probably should feel ashamed. But I don't. Let's go. Well, let's just take a look at our journal here. What do we got? Champions of the Just. I think we should go there first. Is this... Well, that was kind of pointless. Can I... Let's go to the Imperial Enchanter first. Cutscene time. Oh, they look like little Bo Peep.
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
Don't mind this big wooden piece of wood strapped to my back.
Anyone new? It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
You know of me.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
And Madame de Fer?
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Tell me about the Duke, then.
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the Civil War. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace.
Oh man, come on, enough with the palace intrigue. I want to kill something.
Fellas may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
That was hurtful.
Who knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I want justice for the divine. What's your point, drunk?
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
She froze him.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear?
Kill him.
Lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Kill him. Let him go. Let him go. I'm kind.
He has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering.
I do what I can.
Meet you.
Not a lot of hors d'oeuvres, but whatever.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard, and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
What about the Marquis?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
A pleasure to meet you.
Charmed, Lady Vivian.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is this business or pleasure?
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
What are loyal mages?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Well then, do you support the Chantry?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Well then, that's enough for me. Let's say welcome aboard!
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
So have I found another friend? A friend with benefits? Military benefits, but benefits. Ah, we're automatically back here. And I think that is where I want to end it. It's a little shorter of an episode for our Dragon Age walkthrough, but I'm sure you don't want to see me run to the Chantry and pore over the war table and put pins and stuff. So, anyway, thank you for joining us today. I hope you liked it. It's exciting, we're progressing, we're getting allies. Soon we shall fight and win. Bring peace back to this land. And kill demons too. Anyway, subscribe, leave a comment below. All that good stuff, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye, guys. Yay! Jump, 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 and stop.